And so coming down to the mat, lying down on your back, soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, recline, butterfly pose. As you arrive here on the mat, and perhaps take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out through the mouth. Notice the body releasing, letting go. Notice the body softening down into the mat. Noticing those points of contact with the body here on the mat. Notice any pockets of holding in the body. Can you soften just a little bit more? Releasing, letting go. Noticing the inhales and the exhales. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the belly, the chest. Pausing. And exhale. And pausing after the exhale. Inhale through the nose. Take that pause. Exhale. And keep following the breath in this way. The inhale. Pausing. And exhale. Pausing. And these practices of awareness, which yoga is, meditation, moving meditation, and it's always guiding us into this present moment space. And the reason for that is that there can be a huge amount of freedom in this present moment. Often we're caught up in the past or worried about the future. But this present moment offers a sense of freedom from all of that. Just you and your breath. And just allow yourself to savor the simplicity of that. As the body softens, and perhaps get a sense of what brings you here on the mat, what brings you here to practice. Does it feel good in the body? Or does it give you something mentally that you need? And in the sense that whatever that is, it brings you back to your deepest and truest being. Take a moment now to set an intention for today's practice. And offering up your practice to someone you love. someone who needs your thoughts or your energy today. And let's all together now take a deep breath in through the nose. An audible exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sighing it out. And if it feels good, let's take another one. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And using the palms now to guide the knees together. And hug the knees into the chest. Rocking side to side. Gently massaging the lower back. And that's it. And then now bring the hands on the knees. So just on the kneecap here, sort of the palms of the wrist facing you rather than out to the side. And then start to extend the arms forwards. So straighten the arms, you might see the eye of the elbow, the crease of the elbow. And just as you hold on to the kneecaps here, notice sort of the feet, the legs, just sort of dangling here as the knees are in line with the hips. Take a breath here, inhale, and pause. As you exhale now, start to bend at the elbows and bring the knees in towards the chest. Take a pause here. Inhale to extend the arms so the knees going far away. Take a breath. Take a pause rather. And then exhale, coming back. Inhale to extend the arms. Take a pause. And exhale. Bringing the knees, thighs into the belly. Pausing here. Inhale. Extending. Belly expands. Pause. Exhale. Knees coming back in. And just take a few more rounds just like that. Inhaling. So at your own pace. Take a pause, holding on to the knee. And then exhale. And pausing. Inhale. Knees going away. Notice the arch there in the lower back. And exhale, belly to thigh. Sorry, thigh to belly. And notice the lower back flattening down into the mat. So just a few more breaths like this. Just notice this sort of, that's the exhale. Notice the breath. Maybe closing the eyes and seeing how that feels. Let's take one more round wherever you are. Inhale and holding the knee here and arms extended. And just slowly now let go of the knee and the sole of the feet will come down to the mat. The little drops down to the mat, that's it. Start to extend the legs and reach the arms beside the ears, taking a big stretch. And reach the arms beside the ears, point the toes away. Maybe you can grab the fingers or hook the thumbs here. Notice the side body lengthening. Front of the body lengthening. Keep breathing as you reach and lengthening the body. Taking one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And then start to soften the body. Beautiful. Inhale, bend into the right knee, hug the knee into the chest. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale to open now, letting go of the right leg, arms come beside the ears. And then exhale, bringing the left knee into the chest, hugging in. Inhale to open. Lengthen. Exhale, right knee comes into the chest. Inhale, open. So keep going in this way at your own pace. Exhale. Taking a pause as you squeeze the knee into the chest. Inhale to open. Lengthen. Exhale, right leg comes in. Taking a pause. When you're ready to inhale, release the leg, lengthen. Taking a pause as you stretch. Exhale, left leg comes in. Just a couple more times each side, no right or wrong. Inhale, extend. Exhale. At your own pace. And just noticing this moving meditation. Just finishing the side you're on. And then hugging the right knee into the chest and holding that. And that's it. Release the left arm to the side like a T shape, so towards 9 o'clock. Holding onto the outside of the right thigh, allow the thigh to drop open to the side, and your forearm will be a little bit like a stand for that right leg. That's it. And it's just opening up the inner thigh there. Notice if the left hip has come off the mat. Can you sort of try to adjust so that you keep the hip down, both hips down, both sides of the hips. That's it. Supporting the thigh there. And taking another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, bring that right thigh in. The left hand comes around the right knee and takes the right knee over to the left hand side, taking a simple twist. Shifting the left hip back if you'd like to square off the hips. Gazing up to the ceiling or gazing to the right palm. Maybe the right arm stays there, or maybe bring the right arm beside the ear. See how that feels on the shoulders. If it's too much, coming back down. And see where it feels good. And then inhale, come back to center. Sole of the right foot to the floor, squaring off the hips. Slide that right leg long. Beautiful. Left knee comes now into the chest. Yeah, that's it, hugging in. And then right arm comes out to the side, 3 o'clock. And allow that left thigh to drop open to the left side. And noticing the hips there, and adjust where you need to. Maybe you notice one side a little bit different to the other, and that's okay. One more breath here. And then inhale, bringing the left thigh in. Right knee comes to the left knee, right hand comes to the left knee rather. Taking over to the right, shifting the right hip back, squaring off the hips. Gazing up or gazing to the left palm, or the left arm comes beside the ear. And see how that feels on the shoulders. Let's take another breath here. Beautiful. And inhale, coming back to center. Sole the foot down, squaring off the hips. And now bring both knees into the chest. And taking one big squeeze. Rocking side to side, that feels good. And then we'll place the hands at the backs of the knees. Maybe you rock and roll on the spine a few times. Or maybe just once. And you make your way up to an all fours position. So your choice. Let's take a few rocks and rolls if you like. And cross over the ankles. Roll over the knees and step back to an all fours position. And that's it. And just take a few free and easy movement here. So maybe wiggling out the hips, wiggling out the spine, gazing over the shoulder towards the heel, and closing the eyes just to heighten up the sensations in the body. Seeing how you feel today. What kind of practice you need today. Is it a soft and gentle one, or is it a fiery one? That's it. Just a few more breaths in this movement. Maybe you circle around the wrists. Maybe you sit in child's pose. Your choice. And then find a neutral position here, finding stillness. And that's it. And pulling belly button to spine and finding that neutral spine. So careful not to dump into the lower back where the tailbone goes up. So the rib cage in, tailbone down slightly. And start to extend the right leg long. And that's it. Again, see what happens in the lower back here. Really push down with the left knee and the right toe. And then inhale, a left arm floats up parallel to the floor. Maybe staying here for a few moments to find that stability. Push down the right palm, wrap the elbow back so the eye of the elbow increases facing forwards. And then gently now float that right leg parallel to the floor. Maybe taking a moment here to stabilize. Pulling belly button to spine, squeezing inner thighs. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee to the right elbow, left elbow to the left thigh. Move round through the spine. Inhale, extend, just lengthen. Exhale. One more. Inhale, extend one final time. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. Keep that right leg floating. Left palm comes down. Spin on the right knee, left knee rather, and come out to the side. So that left leg is perpendicular to the mat. Right arm now floats up to the sky. Beautiful. Reach that right arm beside the ear, taking a lovely stretch. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring the right knee and right elbow coming together. That's a little side crunch. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Exhale. For two. We go once more. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Exhale. Inhale, extend. This time, lower the right foot down to the mat, toes pointing to the right hand side. Get light on the left palm, come up to fingertips, and then push the floor away. And you're coming up to kneeling with the left knee and right foot out to the side. We point the right toes forwards. That's it. The right arm slides down that right leg, and the left arm comes up beside the ear. That's it. Lovely stretch on the left side of the body. That quadratus lumbarum muscle. That's it. All connected in the hips. That's it. Taking another breath here. Beautiful. Then inhale, we come up. Exhale, left palm down, right palm down, spin back on the left knee, sink the hips to the heel, child's pose. Take a couple more breaths here. Inhale. We come back to all fours. Shoulders in line with the wrist, wrapping the elbow back. Hips in line with the knee. We slide the left knee back now, pulling belly button to spine, squeeze in our thighs. Push down with the left palm, wrap the elbow back, and float to the right arm. Take a moment, and when you're ready, float the left thigh parallel to the floor. Again, pulling belly button to spine to find that neutral spine. Inhale. As you exhale, elbow to thigh, knee to the other elbow. Inhale, extend. That's it, my love. Exhale. Inhale, extend. One final time, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right palm comes down. Option to drop the left foot, left toe behind the right foot. Spin on the right knee so the leg comes out to the side, perpendicular to the mat. Float the left arm beside the ear. And then if you had the foot down, float the left leg parallel to the floor. I'll turn around. That's it. Inhale here, exhale, knee and elbow comes together, a little crunch. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Beautiful. One final time. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, extend. Sole the left foot down, toes pointing to the side. Push down with the right palm to come up to this kneeling pose. And that's it. Left arm down, sliding down the left leg. Side bend, feeling a lovely stretch along the right side of the body. Squeezing the buttocks, sending the hips forward slightly if you'd like to intensify. One more breath here. And that's it. Inhale to come up. Exhale, all the palms come down. We spin back on the knees, sink the hips to the heels. Child's pose. Remind yourself that child's pose is here for you at any time throughout the practice. Taking one more breath in child's pose. Inhale, we come back. Finding an all fours position, tuck the toes under, hips up to the sky, downward facing up. Really pushing the floor away with the palms, the base of the index knuckle. As you push the floor away, notice the length of the spine. Notice you grow, you rise higher as you root down. And keep the knees bent for now. That's it. Bend the knees a little bit more, gaze in between the thighs. Can you sink the chest down towards the thigh? Almost touching the belly, the lower belly to the top of the thigh. That's it. And then inhale, start to lengthen into the legs a little bit. Exhale. Walking the hands to the back of the mat towards the toes. Notice this swaying from side to side as we walk the hands towards the toes. Hang down here like a rag doll, bringing a little bit more weight to the balls of the feet. So generous bend in the knees. Maybe you grab opposite elbows, nodding the chin to the chest, turning the head from side to side, or swaying from side to side. Beautiful. Releasing the elbows, hands down to the mat. Now hold here. And start to lift all the toes so that fingertips are just on the floor for stability. Lift all the toes off the floor. So all the 10 toes off the floor. Gazing at the toes, perhaps. And then start to lower the big toe, just the big toe down to the mat. That's it. All the 4 toes are off the floor. That's it. And then inhale, lifting the big toes off the floor. And lower the other little toes down to the mat. All the other toes except the big toe down to the mat. And that's it. And then let's switch it. Lift all the 4 toes or 8 toes off. And then lower the big toe down. And that's it. And then inhale, lifting the big toe. Lower the other 4 toes. I know it's tricky one. Knees are clicking as I'm doing it here. Lifting all the toes up and then lower all of them down, all the 10 toes down to the mat. Walking the hands now all the way to the front of the mat. We find downward facing dog. Take a breath here in down dog. Inhale, the right leg floats up to the sky. Bring the right knee to the nose, tiger pose. Push the floor away, thigh into the belly, heel to the buttocks. Really doming the upper back. Bring the knee to the nose if you can. Hold here. Keep pushing the floor away. Inhale, exhale. Keep lifting the hips. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, extend the leg up, 3-legged dog. Beautiful. Squeeze in the right buttocks, extend the legs, push the floor away, find length in the spine. Exhale, keep that 3-legged dog here. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. This time, release the heel in between the palms. Drop the back knee down, release the toe. Take a breath here, ground down. Inhale, we rise up, kneeling lunge. Anjiasana. Squeezing the left buttock, sinking the hips forward. Option to keep the palms, the arms here beside the ears. Option to bend at the elbows and bring the palms in between the shoulder blades. Your choice. Keep pushing down with the front heel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, start to reach the arms beside the ears. Shift the hip back, left hip over the knee. Tuck the back toe and then straighten into the front leg. That's it. Maybe slide the back knee back a little bit and then lift the right toes up to the sky. That's it. Find length in the spine. So pull belly in and bring belly to thigh. That's it. Maybe you're on fingertips, absolutely fine. Beautiful. And then inhale, we bend back into the front knee. Frame the front foot, so ground down through the palms and step back, plank position. Beautiful. And start to lower the knees to the floor. You lower at the same time, wrap the elbows back. Squeeze the buttock and start to melt the thighs, the hips and the belly, the ribs, and chest and forehead down to the mat. Release the toe. Inhale to come up, baby cobra. Push down with the tops of the feet. Pull belly in, gaze forward, shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower. Melt the heart back down to the mat. Inhale, coming up once more. Exhale this time, push the floor away. Coming out in reverse, sink the hips at the heels, child's pose. Take a breath here in child's pose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we make our way back to all fours, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Take a short step forwards, an inch or two with the feet, just to shorten the stance slightly. Press down with the palms, wrap the elbows back, eye the elbows to the sky. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, push the floor away, lift the thigh, closer to the belly, to the ribs, heel to the buttocks. And bring the knee, nose to the knee for 3. Keep lifting for 2. For 1, inhale, extend the left leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, keep pushing the floor away, wrap the elbows back, exhale. Inhale, exhale, knee to nose, and this time release the heel in between the palms, drop the back knee down, release the toe. Ground down, inhale, we rise up. Option to keep the arms towards the sky again, or option to interlace the palms behind you. Broaden through the collarbone, squeeze the shoulder blades together, squeezing the right buttocks and lifting the heart to the sky. And a safe back bend here. That's it. One more full breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale to come back slightly, release the hand, right hip over the knee, tuck the toe under, and straighten into the front leg. That's it. Fingertips down to the mat. Inhale, find length. Belly in, lengthen into the spine and fall. Maybe you keep a bend in that left knee. Absolutely fine. You get more in the hamstring rather than the back of the knee. So intensify, find that length in the spine and forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, we bend back into the front knee. Palms ground down into the mat. We step back, plank position. Lower the knees to the floor. See if you can lower at the same time. Ta-da. And then thighs, hips, belly, ribs, and forehead down to the mat. Release the toe. Inhale to come up, baby cobra, wrapping the elbows in. Push down the tops of the feet. And exhale, melt the heart. Put down. One more time. Inhale, coming up. You're pushing down with a pubic bone. And exhale. One more choice, one more option here. Either staying with the palms underneath the shoulders or take the palms just off the mat, tent up on the fingers, and then inhale, coming up. So perhaps baby cobra or a little bit higher to cobra. Your choice. And push down the tops of the feet, pulling belly button to spine. And exhale, melting the heart back down. Palms come back underneath the shoulders, push the floor away, sink the hips to the heels, take child's pose. Maybe this time you'd like to rest the shoulders, options to bring the arms around you, grab hold of the heels. If you'd like a deeper stretch here in the back body, from the forehead on the mat, start to lift the hips away from the heels and roll onto the crown of the head and see how that feels in the back body. Lovely stretch between the shoulders as well. And then exhale, lowering back down. Maybe you repeat a couple more times. Inhale, lifting the hips away from the heels. Take a breath, take a pause, and exhale. Lowering back down. And taking the arms back now, reaching the arms beside the ears, coming up onto all fours. And tuck the toes under, hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. Gazing in between the palms, we start to walk the feet to the front of the mat. Finding ragdoll here once more. Generous bend in the knees, really feel that lovely stretch in the lower back. Maybe this time you interlace the fingers up to the sky, or maybe the hands at the backs of the calves, backs of the legs, and really pulling belly to thigh. See what feels good. One more breath here. Releasing the hands down, chin to chest, and start to roll up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, till we come all the way up to standing. And lifting the shoulders up towards the ears. Let's take 3 rolls of the shoulders up to the ears. Roll back. Rolling through the collarbone one final time. And exhale. Palms beside the hips, facing forwards. And inhale, we sweep the arms high to the sky. And exhale, swan dive forwards. Don't worry if the feet are hip width apart, absolutely fine. Inhale, come up halfway, spine parallel to the floor. Neutral spine, palms down, step back into plank position. Your choice here to drop the knees down to the floor, or maybe you take full chaturanga, or come down halfway with the knees bent. Inhale, upward facing, or maybe knees on the floor for full cobra. Chin to chest, we round through the spine, downward facing dog. Take a breath here and down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Bring the right heel in between the palms. This time, keep the back knee off the floor. Beautiful. We ground down. Inhale, we rise up. High lunge this time. That's it. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Beautiful. And just squaring off the hips here. Soft bend in the back knee. Maybe tuck the tailbone under rib cage in. Beautiful. And then start to straighten now into the back leg. And inhale, we release the arms beside the hips. That's it. Right palm stays down. Inhale, left arm floats up to the sky. I'll show you this way. That's it. And start to lean over to the right hand side. A lovely stretch along the left side of the body. That's it. So you're getting the hip flexor stretch and that quadratus lumbarum stretch. That's it. That's it, my loves. Then inhale, we come back center. So the spine neutral. And start to now extend into the front leg and the arm comes beside the hips. Oh, wobble, wobble. Inhale here. Exhale, bend back into the front knee. Inhale, extend. Woo. Wobble, wobble. Exhale, bend. And that's it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Beautiful. One more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we swan dive over the front thigh. That's it. Maybe you place a soft bend or straighten. Keep drawing the right hip back. Permission to bring the right hand to the hip, to keep drawing the hip back. See where it feels good on the back of that right thigh. Inhale. Exhale, bend more into the front knee so the palms can ground down into the mat. We step back, plank position, or maybe take a 3-legged vinyasa, your choice here. And then come down halfway, or maybe straight to downward facing dog, your choice, my loves. You do you. Inhale, left leg floats up to the sky. Left knee to the nose, release the heel in between the palms. This time, keep the back knee off the floor. Ground down, inhale, we rise up. High lunge, exhale, palms to heart center. Find that neutral spine. So soft bend in the back knees, tuck the tailbone under, and then rib cage comes in. Just to avoid that back bend. Beautiful. Let's take a moment to find the stability here. And release the palms beside the hips. Left arm stays down, right arm floats up. And we'll lean over to the left-hand side. Feeling that side. Body stretch on the right side. And you know what to do if you need to intensify. Keep squeezing into the right buttocks. Inhale to come back center. Arms come beside the hips. Start to straighten into the front leg. Exhale, bend. That's it. Inhale, extend. Maybe noticing one side a little bit steadier than the other. Bend. Got twice more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. And then inhale, extend. Exhale, fold, bowing down over that left thigh. Fingertips come down to the mat. Left hand can come on the hip to draw the hip back. And see where it feels good. One more, full breath here. Palms ground down, so bend more into the front knee. We step back plank, or straight to down dog, or straight to child's pose, or float the left leg high to the sky, a three-legged dog, perhaps take a three-legged vinyasa. Again, your choice. Downward facing dog. If you're in child's pose, permission to stay there. If you're in down dog, let's take 5 full breaths. Or maybe dolphin, or maybe turbo dog. If that's in your practice. Relax. Really feeling the strength in the arms and the lightness in the upper body. That effort and ease in your practice. One more full breath. And those in dolphin, push back to down dog. Inhale, we all come into plank position. Lower the knees to the floor, taking all fours. Those in child's pose, come meet us in all fours. Cross over the ankles, sink the hips all the way back. Extend the legs out to the front. That's it. Palms beside the hips, just to lift the hips up, to shimmy the hips forwards. So now your hips are about palms distance away from the fingertips. Bring the feet hip width apart. Inhale, lift the chest up, broadening through the collarbones. Finding this bridge variation. Option 1. Option 2, squeezing inner thighs, pulling belly button to spine, lifting the hips up. Option 2. Option 3, extend the legs forwards against squeezing, engaging, and lift the hips up. Dropping the head back slightly if that feels good. Avoid that back bend here, so rib cage in, so it's still the neutral spine. And when you're ready, chin to chest, dropping the hips down to the mat. Beautiful. Soles of the feet come together now. Knees out to the side. Baddha Konasana. Option to wrap the fingers around the toes. And bringing the forehead down. Chin towards the chest. Or bringing the heels closer to the inner thighs and the thumbs on the base of the big toe. And really opening the soles of the feet like a book, so the knees may open a little bit more for a bit more of an inner thigh stretch. So your choice. Both are good, both are different. And you decide what feels good right now. Taking a few more breaths here. And taking one more full breath here. Inhale, gently make our way up. And bring the soles, the feet down to the mat now, knees together. Reaching the fingertips forwards, vertebrae by vertebrae. We bring the spine all the way down to the mat. Once you get there, hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. Thanking your body for all the things it does. and all the things it's done. And take gratitude for your efforts, your dedication for your practice today. Maybe you stay here and take a twist, or perhaps extend the legs and soles of the feet up towards the sky. Maybe grab the big toes or the outside edge of the feet, taking a happy baby, or maybe the ankles rather. And bringing the thighs in towards the belly. And the knees towards the armpits. See how that feels. Maybe you extend into one leg, and then maybe the other. And notice that perhaps the tailbone, the sacrum is off the mat. And notice how it feels if you pull the sacrum down towards the earth. And flattening the back, the whole spine down to the mat. If you're taking a twist, switching sides now. And those in happy baby begin to release. Coming back to center and extend the legs out to the front, taking your final resting pose. That might be soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, or extending the legs long, heels as wide as the mat. Allow the toes to flop open to the side, allowing the hips to fully relax. Walking the shoulder blades down the spine, allowing the arms to come away from the body, allowing the shoulders and the chest to fully relax. Nodding the chin to the chest, lengthening the back of the neck. And taking a deep breath in through the nose. An audible exhale through the mouth, allowing the jaw to relax. And if it feels good, take another one. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, allowing any pockets of holding in the body to release. Release, letting go. Allowing the body to feel heavy, sinking down into the mat. And begin to deepen the breath. Noticing the points of body in contact here with the mat. And wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, inviting gentle movements into the body. Maybe you take the big stretch, big toes come to touch, and the arms come beside the ears. And hugging the knees into the chest, rolling over to one side and taking a moment there. And taking a moment here on your side, connecting with the earth beneath you, drawing all that good energy in. And connecting back to your intention so you can take it with you when you step off the mat, to keep living your life with purpose. Whenever you're ready, and pushing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And take a moment here to notice how you feel physically, emotionally. And again, take a moment to thank yourself for making it here for your practice. Take gratitude for that. And bring the palms together at the heart center. Move our head to the wise heart. And thumb knuckles to the forehead center. We bow to Mother Earth. Namaste. And gratitude to you and this practice. Thank you for letting me guide you through your practice today.